energy is drained. I gotta find my multivitamins. My iron is low, I know that. I just wanted to come on and say happy Valentine's Day. We got my mom some flowers. We're gonna go take them up there to her. I had them sitting in water. Y'all, let me say something. These stores need to stop putting their orders in for these dang on flowers like super early. Like every store I went to yesterday had half dead flowers. Like why? So we're just supposed to spend $20, $17, $10 on dead flowers? Like that makes no sense to me. Like why would I spend that much money on some dead flowers? Like the leaves be all brown and stuff. They already crispy and black. What's up, Daniel? Happy Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day. Y'all my Valentines. Y'all are my Valentines. No, but seriously, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. For real. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know why I parked like that. But anyway, yeah, happy Valentine's Day to y'all. There's nobody in here yet, Daniel. But happy Valentine's Day to you. My neck. And I gotta go get me a coffee, y'all. Like, ugh, I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of being sick. I'm sick of being sick. Where am I at, number one? There's hella people in here. It smells like burnt food out here. Gotta throw stuff away. I need y'all. It's Valentine's Day. Hello, everybody. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't have a Valentine's, don't feel bad. This is a man-made holiday. Just spend your coins. Can somebody exit Mr. 100 out of the chat? And the person that just asked me, do I speak Portuguese? Thank you, T. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Anybody that says hello to me more than one time and they're not in blue, please exit them right on out. You can times them out. You can exit them out. It does not matter. Do either one. Whatever your heart tells you to do. Because I don't want no nonsense today. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. So, I'm headed to the hospital to go see my mother. Just like my hoodie says, they're giving me the ick. They're giving me the ick. I don't understand why there's so many people in this damn stove. I'm gonna put my AirPod in when I get to the house. When I get to the car, I forgot it's not in. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. I got the gas. All right, y'all. I got the gas. I had to put gas in here. I gotta go drop Nanny off there and head to the hospital. I'm trying to see if one of them is charged up a little. I'm not sure. Give me a second. Are y'all gonna talk to me today? What do y'all got planned? Did you get your mother something, or your auntie, or your uncle, or your niece, daughter, yourself? I just got off the phone with my son. My son, he has selective hearing. He hears what he want to hear. And his dad messaged me last night, which I didn't see it because I don't see the messages unless he called, because I don't go into the messages. But he was like, Mark, he just told me that you said that that you're picking him up tomorrow. I didn't say that. Hey sis, how you doing? Happy Valentine's Day, boo. I was like, no, he probably was thinking today was Sunday. Because I told him I pick him up on Sunday, not Saturday. And he heard the Sunday part, but didn't hear that today is Saturday. So he normally get your feet off my stuff. That's why you keep kicking this damn can. You just be doing too much, girl. I don't want to hear this can being kicked all day. Anyway, so he he has real selective hearing, y'all, because his behind don't be listening to everything. He hears what he hears and then he just compiles, I guess, in his head. But y'all, Marshawn, I'm so proud of him. He did so good on his which way should I go? I should probably go around the other way because I know that's probably got traffic over there. But I forgot what I was gonna tell y'all. Anyway, yeah, Marshawn. He told his dad I was picking him up today. No, I'm not picking you up today. Your normal day is Friday and Saturday. You go Friday, I pick you up Friday, drop you off Saturday. And she reminds me of that girl. You know what girl I'm talking about? The one that you beat up, what's her name? Jordan. She reminds me of Jordan. Anyway, so so his normal day is Saturday. I pick him up Saturday at 8 p.m. But because he's been sick for 2 weeks and he's getting sick again, y'all, I swear, I hope he just stays not sick long enough to where he can get his flu shot. So we won't have to worry about him getting sick anymore. If your kids have asthma, it is very, 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 very important that your children get their flu shots. If you are wondering why your child is getting sick all the time and you don't know why, like they get one cold and then they get over it and then they catch another one, it's 100% their asthma. They're due to their asthma. It's not the asthma, but it's due to the asthma, due to the fact that the asthma weakens their immune system. So it's very important for you to get them their annual flu shot. And Marshawn hasn't had his flu shot because every time they went to give it to him, he was already sick. So I think I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna ask his doctor, like, is it good for like until next year, or should I get it every flu season? Like, I don't know, but or if is it gonna be too close for him to get it at the in like September, October ish, whenever flu season starts, y'all. I don't take flu shots. I haven't taken a flu shot since I was probably like 20, I want to say like 23, 24 years old. I'm about to be 40, and I have not taken a flu shot since I was like 24, 23, 24. And I don't get sick often. I'm just now starting to get sick, but I think I'm gonna start taking it again. The only reason why I stopped taking the flu shot is because I realized every time I got the flu, I ended up catching when I got the flu shot, I ended up catching the flu. So yeah, I just stopped taking it because I was like, you know what? This is why I'm having issues. This is why I'm catching the flu because of this. Prior to that, when I didn't take the flu shot, I wasn't getting the flu. But now that I've had weight loss surgery, I think I'm gonna start taking it again because I think my immune system is a little bit weaker, so that'll help with that. So, because I just felt like I was getting sick like all over again. I feel sick now, y'all. I don't even think, yo, like I'm so dead serious. Like I don't feel fucking good. I feel like I'm catching something. I've been nauseous all day. My head's been hurting. All I ate was like cheese crackers and some turkey. And that's it. Like I haven't ate anything and I just feel nauseous. I did drink an energy drink. I do have my protein shake right here as well. So I'll try to drink that. I do have my coffee. I have an iced coffee. So yeah. I don't know. It could be my iron. I don't know. I could be anxious because of what's gonna transpire tomorrow. When it comes to my mom, I don't know, but I don't feel good. Could be just simply nerves. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I hope whatever y'all plan on doing tonight, that you're safe and that you are enjoying yourself. I was gonna take myself to a movie. I might still end up taking myself because I haven't seen Avatar yet, and I think I might go see it. Um, is it on Disney Plus yet? If it's on Disney Plus, I'll just pay the Disney Plus. I know Tyler Perry just put out a new movie, Joe's College Road Trip. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I miss my baby though. I miss my baby. I miss my baby. Um, Once I get home from going to go visit my mother, picking her up from work, probably when I come back from visiting my mom because I'm not gonna stay too long. Um, I'm going to what's it called? Everybody been talking about that movie. I know. It's like, do I want to pay my Netflix just to watch it? But I need to pay my Netflix because the Bridgerton Part 2, Season 4 Part 2 is coming out on the 26th. I could wait another week to go watch it. To pay it, I meant. But I don't know. I'm also thinking about getting a trampoline, but I don't know the size that I need to get because Actually, Marshawn has been asking for a trampoline. He's actually been asking for a bouncy house. Excuse me, y'all. That's probably why I feel nauseous because I got gas in my stomach. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Ooh, ooh, it's hurt my throat to burp. Anyway, um, it could be, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch it or not right now. I do need to go back to Walmart, y'all, and I need to get one more curtain, and then my bedroom, the inside of my bedroom, will be done for right now. So if you want blackout curtains, just wait, because I want to see if I'm probably going to change the color in my bedroom. So just wait. Nene wants to put black blackout curtains in her bedroom instead of spending the money to buy them because they're like $20 for two. Um, I'll probably once I figure out the color, like here in the next couple of weeks, then I'll start. Then I can give her two of those, and then Deja will have two, and then I'll still have two more left. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I was thinking about putting them in my living room because I have three windows down there. Find a ladder where I can at the very top because that is where it gets super hot. Because I have, let me see, I have one, two, three, four. Do I have three that's covered? No, I have two that's covered up there. I think two. It might be three that's covered up there. But they have blinds. The other two, I know there's two specifically that do not have any blinds on them. So I need to try to figure out. Oh my God, look at the squirrel. I don't want to smash you, little buddy. Oh, he's just running out in the street. Like, that's how you get roadkill, honey. Like, get out the road. Go run over there. Oh, somebody's kitty died. Oh, God. Somebody's kitty died and they did not get hit. Um, but anyway, I don't understand why the vultures ain't over there yet on that cat. Like, they prey on dead animals. Anyway, I want to take y'all some pictures over here in these trees. Like, that would be so cute. Yeah, you want to sit up here and be a dumbass, and then you got to still slow down, stupid fuck. Just be doing dumb shit because you in a fucking Corvette. That's a Corvette. That was a Corvette. I think it was a Chevy Corvette. Anyway, you want to do something because you just got your taxes. You could tell they just got their taxes. Everybody be getting their taxes and buying these brand new cars off the lot, but these big dummies be sitting up here can't afford their damn car notes. Stop buying cars you can't afford. Cause you ain't finna be paying no $400 or $500 car note. And then these dummies did all this speeding just to be caught behind a big old pickup truck. Like, yeah, you're an idiot. Did you see that? They got caught behind. Who the heck? Why do you keep saying my husband? Like, we don't give a fuck about your husband. I'm just playing. No, but anyway, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to go see Avatar. That's a 3-hour movie. I need to take a nap before I go see that movie. I might go Monday or Tuesday. So Oh my God. How's everybody's day going though? My day has been very chill today. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna make some surf and turf, meaning I'm gonna be making shrimp. I think I have shrimp in there. Shrimp, steak, potatoes, and I think I have a salad in there. So, but yeah, that's gonna be dinner. I should have took the steaks out before I freaking left. I forgot. That's okay. I'll take them out when I get home. Oh my God. Please go, Joe. Retard yourself. I'm watching that Tyler Perry movie. I didn't know it was on Netflix. Yes, it's on Netflix. That's the only place that he's airing his. He has contract. He has a contract with Netflix. So that's why. Oh, you don't want to stop at this one, but you want to stop at that one. Like, girl, if you don't get over yourself. Anyway, yeah, it's on Netflix. I believe he has a contract with Netflix. He doesn't really do movies in the movie theater no more, which is weird. So, which is weird. Which is weird. Oh my God, lady, hurry up. God dang. Shit driving all damn slow and shit. Like, move out the way. Is it funny? Is it even me? Is it even worth watching T? And how far are you? Did you just turn it on? Cause you drive like you retarded. But it got time for that shit. Oh, they got a black security guard in there. I told my daughter she should get her guard card. They pay more than a package handler. Anywhere, they pay more. I'm about to get mine for real. I'm gonna pay that little $200 to get my guard card for real. What time you get off? She working 4 hours. 4 hours. Um. Anyway, now I can hit those zoom zoom zoom. Make my heart go boom boom. I do have a protein bar in here. I just feel sick to my stomach. Um, and I want to see my mom because if I'm gonna just wear a mask when I go in there because, oh my God, I miss my baby. And he miss his grandma. He be wanting to watch it, see his grandma, but they don't let anybody under the age of, I think, 12 in there. It's either four, no, it's 14. Anybody under the age of 14. I just turned it on. It started off kind of funny showing Joe life when he was young, when he was young as a pimp with pictures of Tyler dresses as a pimp. That's all I'm gonna tell you though. Oh my God. That's funny. I watched Meet the Browns. Oh my God. Thursday is um picture day. So yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired. Maybe that's why my head hurt. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. One day I was, it was down further. They were doing road construction, right? So there's a pickup truck behind me, and there's a pickup truck behind me. I have an SUV, and there's like another SUV in front of me. So we're like, we have to turn wider. They had made this small section to turn. We have to turn wider than anybody. So I go in between their cones because the way that they wanted us to turn, I would have went off into the ditch. And so would have the other SUV and the pickup. We all go there and the guys all yelling at us. And the dude that's in the SUV in front of me, he gets his, and he's like, what the got this small ass turn for these big ass trucks and these big ass SUVs. You think I'm finna roll my shit into that damn ditch? He was like, I'm fucking not finna do that. He was like, you need to widen this motherfucking lane. I was like, exactly, exactly, because I don't understand. Look, everybody's taking their pictures. Oh, look at Tinka. They're taking their little pictures. I'm about to come take my kids to come out here to take pictures. People are, I think they're the cherry blossom trees. They're stopping to take pictures at the cherry blossom trees. Like when they're start blossom, like try to bloom, that's when you want to come out here and take your pictures with them. Or you can take them when they're fully bloomed, which are beautiful pictures too. I need to bring my other camera. I need to bring my other camera and I need to just come out here and take some pictures. So I need to take some pictures of the cherry blossom trees. I want to go like I want to go like ride around like in the countryside and find like old barns and stuff and just like start taking pictures of them so I can get better at. I'm finna be a freelancer. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing? Like I literally had a dream about freelancing last night. Well, this morning when I finally fell asleep. Well, when I fell back to sleep, I had a dream about me taking some freelance pictures, and it was a picture of a sunset, and it was so beautiful. Y'all haven't checked out my TikTok. I have a picture of a sunset from my bedroom window, and it has palm trees in it. And people have been telling me since that picture that I need to do freelance pictures. So yeah, I've always wanted to do like pictures and stuff like that, like take pictures. So we'll see what happens. That's one of the main reasons why I ended up buying my camera because I don't want to buy like a big one until I'm like ready, invest that money into it until I'm ready. So yeah, I want to take some pictures of the trees and the sky and some palm trees, the sunset and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna invest into a um to a camera. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Come on, like y'all are doing too much. People are so irritating. Like they're so irritating. That person just irritated me, like to death. Oh my God, they got some more cherry blossoms over there. Did y'all not think y'all was gonna see me today? I need to start wearing my other glasses too, my purple ones. My purple ones would have matched my hoodie today. They're two tone purple. My son forgot his glasses again. Like this boy, I don't know what to do with him and his glasses. Like I don't know. He does good when they're on, but then he just takes them off, and it's like, dude, you're supposed to be wearing your glasses at all times. Like the only time they're not supposed to be on is if he's not sleep. I mean, if he's sleeping. So, oh, and today I need to go back to the store and go get my chips because they're kettle chips, but they're the sour cream and herb chips, and they're so good. Because at first I didn't like them, and I was like, these are nasty. And then I was like, and I kept eating them, kept eating them. I was like, you know what? I need like some French onion dip with them, and then they will be, yeah, or some sour cream. But that's just being big, 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 big gut, big go, big go, big go. Yeah, it's supposed to rain here for the next week. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Oh my Lord, have mercy. It's supposed to rain here, rain here for the next week. Ugh. So my landlord told me that I need to take a picture of my bedroom door. He was like, "What, you don't like the doors?" And I'm like, "No." He was like, "You need more privacy." I was like, "They're see-through. Doesn't matter if I want more privacy or not. I don't like those doors, and I've been asked y'all to change them." So he was like, "No, no, no." He was like, "Don't worry about it." He was like, "Whatever." He was like, "I know like things are kind of rough." He was like, "Don't worry about it, we'll do it." He was like, "Just send us pictures." He was like, and I'll get some doors to put in there." And then he was like, "Well, we could just change the locks." No. Mm-mm. The door don't even go to that room. That's the thing. Like, I have like sticky cushion things to make it fit the door. The door is not even fit. It wasn't cut to fit that door frame. They're smaller, they're shorter. I think they were actually for the ones that was downstairs, for the bed for my bedroom downstairs. Well, it's like a bonus room downstairs, a flex space. So, and then I'm debating if I'm moving from this house because it's just a lot dealing with a landlord. Like, he's cool and everything, but dealing with the neighbor, I'm not for it. I'm really not. I'm really not. Yeah, I'm really not for it. Um, I'm really, really not for dealing with him. Like, he has to be a racist. Like, he has to be. Like, he's complaining about my grass, but his grass is higher than mine. Like, I'm like, dude, is you serious? Like, you don't pay my bills. One, two, you don't pay to get my grass cut. And three, you ain't cutting my grass. So why are you worried about it? Why are you complaining about it? You don't have to sit. You don't even see my house at all. It's a dead skunk somewhere. It stinks. Um, but yeah, he just be like, he'll call. First of all, he can't call city code anymore because city code enforcement came out and they were like, there's nothing wrong with your grass. Like, we go out to people that have grass that's higher than my waist. Now, this is the office supervisor that came to my house herself. That came down there to my house and spoke to me personally. Mind you, I spoke to her on the phone. And she was like, you know what? On the phone, she was like, girl, she was like, let me tell you something. She was like, we're not receiving any more phone calls from him. We're not going out. She was like, you are not the only resident in that neighborhood that he's been calling on. Like, she was like, I really think it's a risk. She was like, he's retired. So first of all, you're lying. Talking about he told my landlord that he's a city clerk worker. First of all, that's illegal. You cannot tell somebody that you are a city clerk worker in the form of trying to intimidate them to do something to that benefits you. So that was against the law when he did that. Second, she was like, he's retired. He sits at home all day. This is all he does. He's been doing this for years. He's been calling us for years on different residents in the neighborhood. And I'm like, wow, okay. So so she was like, we're not accepting any more of his phone calls. She was like, this is ridiculous. She was like, I'm over it. My staff is over it. We're done. Like, this is not finna happen no more. She was like, he's gonna have to find us something else to do. She was like, don't worry about it. Nothing's gonna happen to you. She was like, I was like, well, he's threatening to sue. She was like, for what? Because your grass isn't to his liking. She was like, good luck to that. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, good luck to him on that one, because that's never going to stick. She was like, and if you need us to write you anything when it comes to court, we will tell them that he's been harassing the other neighbors, including you, years prior, and as soon as you moved in. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So he contacts, because they won't answer his phone call no more. Now he has personally found my landlord's email and has emailed my landlord several times. Every My landlord says he messages him like every 2 weeks, every week. It got to every week that he was contacting him, talking about the grass hasn't been cut, the grass hasn't been cut, the grass hasn't cut. Nigga, this ain't no fucking HOA. Who gives a goddamn fuck? Because I don't. And he's like, first of all, she's a single woman. She has children. Like, she works, all this stuff. So when she gets to it, she'll get to it. City Code had already talked to you and told you to stop harassing people. You know what I'm saying? So now it's to the point where I'm finna go down and make police report. I'm gonna call and make police reports against him. Not only that, but I'm going down to the courthouse and I'm gonna do a civil suit against him for harassment, because he literally came up on my property and took a picture of my backyard. Literally, my kids play in my backyard, and this is why I want to move, because you are fucking. This is a privacy issue. I have every right to I have every right to be, for my kids to play outside in peace without somebody being a freaking creep and peeping over the freaking fence. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna yeah, he's being a creep. And I was like, no, he actually went over my fence. Like he literally took his phone or whatever and went over my fence and took pictures of my house. No, sir, we're not playing that game. I'm not playing that game with you. Like my kids don't even play in my backyard because of that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. And so like my landlord was like, no, you're doing a good job, this, that, and the third. He was like, I understand. He was like, it's a lot. Like he continues to call me, and then now he's threatening to sue me and all this other stuff, sue you and me. So my landlord took it upon himself and he's suing him as well. My landlord was like, no, whatever you need. He was like, I got you. He was like, I couldn't tell you through an email what his name was. So my landlord came to my house and told me who he was, told me what house he was because I didn't have his address. I didn't know which neighbor it was. And he gave me his address. He showed me what house it was. I ended up Googling the address and Googling who owns that house. He actually does own his house. That's cool. You can own your house all you want. But you finna be in some legal problems and legal troubles when it comes to me because I don't play around. When my kids' safety is is being compromised, hell yeah, I'm finna move. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not giving nobody my address. Like, the fuck? I'm not giving nobody my address. Nobody on here has my only a few people on here have my address. Like three people on here that have my address, but that's because they do business with me and that's it. Outside of that, nobody's finna have my address. I don't care who you are. Family, yes. But outside of that, hell no. I don't want nobody knowing where the fuck I'm at, period. It's too many crazy folk out here. I don't got time for it. You got to be really, really careful. You got to be really, really careful. In these day and ages, you got to be very, very careful. Um, but yeah, so that's the thing with the landlord. He's just not the landlord, the neighbor. He's just an old ass short dude, short fat dude. Like his grass, he wants it. You know how you see those people in the neighborhood that have like that square grass. That's how his grass is cut. But your grass is higher than mine, and you don't have no weeds in front of your house. Like my house has weeds in it, like in the yard on the grass because there used to be a tree there. So whoever pulled up the tree or whatever, they didn't pull it up right because there's still like bushes like growing. I don't know if he got a wife or not. I ain't never seen no woman come out that house. I swear to God, I ain't never seen no woman come out that house. Never have I ever seen a woman come out of that house. Ever. Nope. I have not seen no woman come out of that house. And so he stopped calling. He stopped messaging. Let me tell y'all that he stopped messaging my landlord when he saw me come outside with my camera. So I'm gonna show y'all my camera that I got. This camera right here, I took video of my phone. I mean of my yard. And he was out there one day. He was in his car. In his garage. He was getting ready to leave. I was leaving at the same time. And he knows that I know who he is. And I think this is the reason, part of the reason why he, this is part of the reason why um, he stopped calling him because, he knows that I know who he is. He knows it. So he stopped calling, right? Now, mind you, and the reason why he knows that is because one day, after I found out he was outside one day cutting his grass, they got some dark ass freaking honey. Oh my God, their honey is so dark. Oh my God, his honey is so dark. That is probably sweet as heck. But anyway, so he's out there in his garage. So the reason why he knows is because I was leaving one day and he was out there cutting his grass and I kind of like looked at him, but I kept my gaze on him and he locked eyes with me and I kept my gaze on him the whole time that I drove past his house. So he knows that I know who he is. He knows this. So ever since then, my landlord hasn't really got a call from him. So then the next time I got ready to leave and I had this, I recorded, I recorded my yard, and he was in his garage. And as soon as he figured out what I had in my hand and what I was doing, he instantly left his house. Instantly left his house, and my landlord has not gotten a call from him since. Since. So like today, he was out there cutting in his yard. So I ended up going out there, recording my yard, right? Because I haven't got it cut. I got it cut last week, but it's been so rainy here that it looks choppy. You know what I'm saying? The grass is wet. So when he cut it, it was like still wet, so it looks choppy. So he he I went out there today and I recorded my lawn again, and I took pictures of it. And I also got a picture of his house, of his grass. Like, don't fucking play with me, dude. Like, you think you think you intimidating me, sir. Like, not at all. Like, go ahead, take me to court. Submit my motherfucking fine. I my own pictures and videos of my grass, and then I will submit pictures of your house and your grass. Yeah. My landlord, he wants me to my landlord wants me to ask my gardener. He would charge me to pull up grass in the dirt and pull up the grass in the dirt and to put down a barrier, and then he will pay for the bark to be delivered to my house. So, like, he'll go out, look at all the sheep. He'll oh, look at the baby sheep thing. Look right there. Oh, look at them. They so cute. Anyway, he'll to be delivered. He'll pick it up and deliver it to my house. And I told him, I said, you ain't even got to come and lay it down. I know how to do all that shit myself. Look at him over here, Tink. So he was like, I told him, I said, yeah, I'll ask him. He was like, if not, we'll just have to find somebody to come do it. He was like, and that'll shut him up for good. He was like, because then he won't have nothing to complain about. How exactly? And then he was like, and him taking pictures of the backyard, he was like, that's doing too much. I'm like, I know. And I was like, he had to have come to my, and this is the reason why I know he came over to my yard, because he's taking pictures in front of my house, in the corner of my house. He's also the a canopy in my backyard. So I have a canopy thing in my backyard, and you can't see, even if he's on his ledge in his house, he won't be able to see over my because our house layout is the exact same. So he won't be able to see over my fence. He won't be able to see past that on the gazebo. I have I guess that's what it's called, a canopy gazebo, whatever the hell it is. That thing, he won't be able to see over that. So he had to come over across onto my property to go and do that, and that was illegal. Yeah. So, and city code told me that. They was like, no, if he's taking videos, if he took a picture, if he came up on your yard and took a picture of your backyard, that is 100% illegal. If he takes it from the street, that's different. And she was like, he had to have come onto your yard to take a picture because he emailed it to them. And she was like, he was on your yard when he did that. And I was like, okay, cool. That's why she was like, if you need anything, she was like, she was like, we'll give you everything, we'll give you copies of everything that was submitted to us. And well, she was like, I have a write up on you now. She was like, you're not gonna see me ever again. She was like, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. My grass is way higher than yours and his and anybody else in this neighborhood. She was like, I have not my yard like 6 7 months. Like, he's just being an ass, and he's been an ass for he's a miserable old man that lives like he's retired and has nothing else to do. I'm like, well, she was like, and he need to find a hobby. I was like, she was like, he needs to find a hobby, and I was like, I was just about to say that. And she was like, no, she was like, we're not going out there. She was like, we're not coming out here no more for that, and we're not answering his phone calls. We're not returning any of his phone calls or anything. She was like, we're not dealing with that. She was like, that's harassment. That's literally harassment. So I kind of like looked up some things when it came to like the grass and all that stuff. And he's literally harassing me. So Chat GPT gave me some ideas on what to do with that. So yeah. Have to change out my AirPod jack. But yeah, so I want to tell y'all, if y'all don't have no Valentine's this year, don't be worried about it. Like, for real, it's a man made holiday. Okay. It's a man made holiday where, no, like, it's just another holiday for y'all to be spending y'all money like that. Like, I can care less about Valentine's Day, to be honest with you. I only do Valentine's Day because of my kids. Yeah. Um, if you really truly love somebody, you should be celebrating them all year round. If you buying your girlfriend, or you, let's just talk about the ladies. If you buying your woman, your girlfriend, your significant other, your living boo, your boo thing, whatever, you doing stuff for them. If you doing stuff for them all year long, why are you gonna take one specific day to go do something? You should be buying her flowers, taking her out, dating her on a consistent basis. Like, you don't need one day to tell you, oh, this is the day of love. This is the national day of love, and we're all gonna go out and do. No, forget all that. Go day love her every day, 365 days out of the year. If you don't do that, do it 12 months out of the year. Once a month, buy her, take her out to dinner. Twice a month, take her out to dinner. Give her you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be letting it be one day and be all up in the hype with everybody else doing something. Like, the hell? Sit your asses down at home and stop playing with the National Day of Love. Shoot, celebrate me. My man celebrates me all the time. You don't need to celebrate me on February 14th. Is you crazy? The hell? What the hell I look like? Well, yeah, let's celebrate the celebration of love. Let's go with the world. No, you don't have to do all that. Like, the hell? Celebrate your man and your woman every day, every month. Like, that should be an everyday thing. That shouldn't just be one day out of the year. Oh yeah, I'm gonna save all my coins for February 14th, and then we're gonna go out and do something. The fuck? Y'all weird. In my eyes, y'all are weird. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Don't limit your love to one day. You should be showing love several days out of the year. And I gotta get in front of this truck because they acting dumb, like they don't know what they supposed to be doing. Like, hurry up. Anyway, I'm gonna go see my mommy. My mom gets flowers all the time. My dad used to sing, me, give her. No, he used to say, he used to change it. Give me my flowers right now, while I yet live, so that I can see the beauty. And then he used to sing, isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? He used to sing those two songs to my mom. So it was so crazy because, and this is probably gonna make me tear up. But when my dad died, um, My dad died May. Um, my day, no, he did not. My dad died May 14th. My son was 2 years old, had just turned 2 years old, May 6th. And that was what, almost 5 years ago, because my son will be 7 this year. My dad, for Mother's Day, had already ordered my mom some flowers, and she got flowers on Mother's Day. And I was like, when I came in the house, I was like, wait, does this say? I was taken back. I was like, what the? I know there was a story, and I'm gonna tell y'all this story. So there was this man and this woman, and every every like every week, this man would buy his wife flowers. Um, he would buy her flowers like every week, and he was terminally ill, and he bought her flowers, a year's worth of flowers. So every week she would still get fresh flowers from him. And when the first that first week that he was passed away, he got him. I don't remember the day that he got him delivered, but whatever, if it was like Monday or Wednesday or whatever, it doesn't matter. But he ended up she ended up getting the doorbell rang, and the doorbell rang, and she opened it, and it was the flower delivery person. And the first he wrote her several notes, like, to put on each of the flowers, like, for the week. I don't know if it was a week or a month. It might have been a month. It might have been the month. He was sending her flowers every month or whatever. Whatever it was. He wrote all these notes to her that came with the flowers. And the first one said, if you got these flowers and I am no longer here, just know that I love you and I wanted you to still have your flowers. And she teared up telling that story. And I was just like, oh my God. They had been together for like 60 something years. And he still was buying her freaking flowers. He bought her 12 months worth of flowers. And then he instructed his kids, when my 12 months are up, I want you to continue buying your mom flowers. Like, make sure your mom has fresh flowers every week. And they did. She was like, I couldn't wait for the next note to come. Like, it was just like a little piece of him still being shared with me. She was like, and I loved it. What's wrong with your mom? I know the last time I knew she was home was when she was cooking for her, when I was cooking for her. Yes, my mom is back in the hospital. I'm not going to disclose why she's there. Maybe soon, once she leaves, I'll let you guys know. But right now, I'm not even like, still breaks my heart. I don't cry when I'm at the hospital with her. Um, but I did find myself crying yesterday, and I did find myself crying today. Um, but just know that she needs all the prayer that she can get. Um, she's my only parent, my only living parent now. So when anything goes wrong with her, I get very emotional because I'm like, all right. And it's hard for a child in their head to think like, okay, my parent is, they're not going to live forever. You know what I'm saying? My mom is 85 years old. My mom lived a full life. You know what I'm saying? Is her job here on earth done? Hell no, I don't think her work here on earth is done. But it's hard for a child to think like, okay, one day my parent will perish. One day my parent will not be here anymore. And that's the hardest thing to grasp as a child. And I say child because we are all children. Still, to this day, we are children. So it's hard for me to grasp that and be like, okay, my mom is not gonna be here forever. Like when my dad, like I went in a total shock when my dad passed away. I was literally sitting on live like this. I was at home actually on at my desk. And I was on live, I was chilling and I was just talking to my live and stuff like that. And it was a whole bunch of people in my live. And I got the phone call. Like my phone kept ringing. And I was like, I do not want to talk to you. Like, you're irritating me. Like, stop calling me. I'm on live. So my sister called me again, and I was like, what? And she was like, Dad's dead. And I was like, what? I was like, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I had a whole breakdown moment. I left, and we were still in quarantine at this time when my dad died. My son was born in 2019. COVID was 2020. My dad died 21. Okay. So, um, so my dad died in 21, May 14th, 2021. Um, and I went to Walmart. My best friend, Tiani, TT, she was on the phone with me the whole time. She was like, just breathe, just breathe. And I told her, I said, he's not. I said, he's tired. Now, backstory behind my dad's death. I knew my dad was going to die. I keep telling people this. God speaks to me, and I'm a dreamer. If you look up dreamers in the Bible, that is exactly what I am. I am what some people call prophet because I see things, God shows me things, and then whether I'm able to share it or not, it is what it is. So my so I was so my dad had got sick. My dad was sick now. Mind you, my dad, my whole entire life was able to kick a cold just like that, I swear. He'll be sick for one day. The next day when he got up, he was back to his normal self. My dad has never had a weakened immune system ever in my life. And he literally got sick like maybe a couple of times out of the year. Kicked it. If you didn't see my dad downstairs at the table or sitting on the couch watching TV, you knew my dad was sick, okay? Or he wasn't at home. So, and my dad, they wasn't like that for my dad not to be there. If my dad wasn't there, it was because he was driving my mom to church or they were at church together. My dad never went on trips, never went away until my godfather moved to North Carolina. Now, that's when my dad started traveling, and he did that once a year. But as a kid, you already knew if you didn't see my dad, that meant my dad was sick. If it was during the day, if it was at nighttime, you knew my dad was either sick in that bed, in his bedroom, with a hoodie on, tube socks, sweatpants, sweating it out, got third flu and NyQuil, okay? Like my dad used to kick his colds. I'm telling you, in less than 24 hours, my dad did not have a cold in his body. I'm not joking. So my dad had ended up getting sick. And it was something was different about this cold. And I kept telling my mom, I was like, something wrong with him. Like, he usually can kick a cold like super, super quick. So my mom was like, no, he just got a cold. He's getting older and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, nah, this ain't normal. So my dad had went to the doctors. They did blood work on him. They found out that my dad needed dialysis. Okay, there goes the diagnosis. My dad needed dialysis. So my dad started doing dialysis in 20. Okay, so the day that he went to the doctor, they called him back as soon as he got back into the house. And when he got back in the house, they had to rush him back out to the hospital so they can do 4 days of round the clock dialysis for my dad. I swear to God. And maybe it wasn't around the clock, but maybe they said 4 days of extensive, like, not chemo, dialysis. I don't remember it. Maybe it was around the clock or whatever. And I had talked to my dad too when he was there. I called his phone. I was like, Dad, and he was like, who is this? And I was like, it's Velvet. He was like, oh, Velvet. He was like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. I'm trying to check on you. How you doing? He was like, I'm doing all right. He was like, I couldn't catch your voice. I didn't know who it was at first. And I said, yep, it's me. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, I was just checking on you. I wanted to check on you and tell you, see how you were doing and tell you I love you. He was like, I love you too. He was like, I'm okay. Just pray for me. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I'll see you when you get home. He was like, okay. Everybody in my family know I don't like hospitals. I don't even like doctors like that, okay? So my dad, they do 4 days. My dad comes home. My dad slowly starts to go away. Now, this was back in 2020 when they found out. My mom, they didn't even have anybody over for, I want to say Christmas or New Year's or something like that, because I was upset and I was like, why didn't nobody tell me? Like, I could have came over there, blah, 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 da, da, da. My mom called me. She was like, I didn't know people were coming over here. Dad's sick, da, da, da. You got to get your COVID shots, blah, blah, blah. Now, mind you, I've been in home care, so I already had my COVID shots. And that was the only reason why that people can go over there is if they had their COVID shot. So I had already got mine. Me and all my kids already had them. So 21 comes, January 21 comes. I got to back it up because in 2020, my dad's vision started going, like my dad started going blind. And um all this stuff just started like piling up. At the end of 2020, that's when he got his diagnosis of I think it was like the end of 2020 or the beginning of 21. Anyway, it wasn't long after that where my dad had ended up passing away in May of 21. He was probably on dialysis probably like 4 or 5 months or something like that. He didn't but before okay, so I was like I was just like literally, I don't remember if I was asleep or if I was just like sitting there, just like upset, or if God just told me, like, I think I was on the phone. I was actually on the phone. I was on the phone with 3,000 Degrees and he was talking to me and just talking to me or whatever. And I was like, my dad's not going to live long. And he was like, no, don't say that. Don't talk like that. And I said, no, I'm serious. I was like, my dad's not going to live long. And he was like, why do you say that? And I said, because God told me that. Literally, God told me. As I'm sitting on the phone talking to this man, God told me, he was like, your dad is going to pass away. And I'm like, okay. So I had time to like kind of like get over it, like to like process it and like deal with it and whatever else. And all of a sudden, I'm just like, okay. So I was like, I was talking to my sister, her name is Marquita. She was like, oh, we got to do something big for dad's birthday. And I was like, he ain't going to live to see his birthday. Just like that. And she was like, why would you say that? And I was like, because God told me already, he's not going to make it to see his birthday. And I was like, I don't know when he's going to pass away, but I said, God already told me. God already showed me and revealed it to me. So I should have already been prepared. Now, mind you, my dad was like in the early stages of dialysis, like doing his dialysis when I was told this. So it was like January, February. Mind you, 2021 is the same year his sister died. It was only him and one sister, one of his siblings. There were only two left. My aunt passed away. I want to say, I don't know the timeline because I'm thinking that she was already passed away, or by the time I found out, she had already passed away. But I'm not sure if it was like a week or 2 weeks before I found out. I'm not sure, but it was still around that hazy where only like 5 people could be up at a funeral or 10 people or something like that. So my dad didn't even go to see his sisters. He didn't even go to his sister's funeral, but that was his best friend. They talked every day. So what ended up happening is that my dad's sister passed away. And shortly after that's when God told me, like, because I was sitting at, that's what it was. I wasn't even on the phone. I was sitting at my mom's house. I had just got to my mom's house. My dad was sitting on the couch. And I was like, hey, Dad. And he was just like, hey, how you doing? He was like, who is that? And I was like, it's Velvet. And he was like, oh, hey, Velvet. He was like, I love you. He was like, how you doing? I was like, I'm doing good, Dad. How you doing? He was like, I can feel a little bit better. And I was like, yeah, I understand that. That's when God told me. So when I told my sister that, I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be like a Debbie Downer or nothing like that. I was being dead ass serious. Like my dad is finna not be here. So my so I so my sister so I told my sister, I said, he's not gonna be here for his birthday. Don't say that. And I said, well, God told me, and that's just what it is. Like, I believe what God is telling me. And sure enough, my son had his second birthday, and I got that call on the 14th. I told my best friend on the phone, I said, he's tired. Like, he's really, really tired. Like, he's really, really tired. I said, and that's just what it is. I was like, my dad is freaking tired. I was like, he don't want to be here no more. He's over it. And that's what it was. Like, that's just what it was. My dad was gone. My dad was gone. And I didn't process it right then and there. I didn't process it right then and there. I just kind of like did like my crying and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, no more. Like, I can't cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always remember what my dad said. My dad always said, when I die, don't come to my grave crying. Um, um, don't, don't cry over, don't come to my grave crying over me. I can't hear you, this, that, and the third. And so I thought I had grieved as much as I could. I did. I honestly thought I grieved as much as I could. And mind you, the last time I saw my dad was probably Easter. Was Easter Sunday. Because it's on for Sunday, I believe. And my dad, he died that so he passed away or whatever. So I didn't see him. Last time I seen him was Easter alive. And yeah, was Easter. And the next time I seen him was in a casket, and I just literally went into a shock. Like, I could not move my body. I kept telling myself in my head, like, I could hear my thought, and I kept saying, move, 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 keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. But I was in so much shock. I just kept looking at my dad, and I just kept saying, oh, dad, oh, dad, oh, dad, oh, dad. That's all I could say. I just kept saying, oh, dad, oh, dad, oh, dad, oh, dad. When I seen him, that's all that came out of my mouth was, oh, dad, oh, dad, oh, dad. And that was it. Like, and my sister had to come get me. My sister, they were like, come on, Velvet, come on, Velvet, come on, Velvet. And I wouldn't move because I couldn't. Like, my legs were like literally stuck. Like, no joke, my legs were like stuck. And I couldn't move at all. And that was just that. Like, I could not move. I was just like, oh my God, what in the holy heck? Ugh, I should have not came this way, but it's okay. But yeah, so that was that. I just couldn't, like, well, just me seeing my dad like that, it just like totally like broke me. And I was, oh my God. Okay, we're here at the hospital. It's gonna probably cut y'all off at some point. They're little flowers. You want to see my mom's flowers? These is the best ones we could find out of all of them. They got some purplish blue in there, some orange, some purple. Blue. But yeah. Grass. Amy's here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, y'all. I will. Oh, I see the car right there. Yeah. I'll be back after I'm done visiting with her.